I wanted to do an update today because basically I'm going to see my oncologist in a couple of days, in 2 days time, and every time that I see my oncologist or my surgeon, things change for me. But I've been feeling a certain way for the last number of weeks and I don't want to not talk about it. So I'm going to talk to you while I'm in this frame of mind now. And you know, for your sake, if you have found yourself in this position, but then also for my own sake when I look back on this video, because you know, these are my diaries, and you know, it's important for me to make sure that I do actually talk about this. So the main topic of discussion is going to be mental health again. So I keep saying that right now, what's happening right now is the worst part for me so far. So, you know, there was the diagnosis, which was pretty bad, the chemo, which was pretty bad, the surgery, which was not great, but now it's this mental state that I'm in, which I am finding to be the most difficult part so far. I'm pretty down. I have really low moods. I have low energy, and I just find myself to be on this emotional roller coaster again with these ups and downs. I have to say, I'm not entirely sure that it isn't an effect of fatigue. I had been warned that fatigue was to come, and I do have one of the little booklets from the Irish Cancer Society, and I only actually looked at it for the first time last night, and when I was reading, sounds like me. With our mental health, it's so difficult to know what is the root cause of something. You know, when I'm feeling down, I can't pinpoint, you know, what exactly it is that has caused it. And sometimes I actually am thinking about it and I think there's nothing that is making me feel down. Other times it's something so simple, like the floor is dirty, or I need to dust, or there's a pile of laundry, or I don't know, and I find it overwhelming then. So here's the main things that are happening. Waking up in the morning time is the worst. So when I wake up in the morning, I get like this really bad kind of anxiety, real feelings of dread, and guilt, and I just feel so low, and I'll just feel really, really tired. I was always a person who could just get up. Once I was up for the day. I can now just go back to sleep in the morning, and it's pretty much all I want to do. Thankfully, I have kids, so I actually have to get up with them. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have them. I probably would spend my whole day in bed. So I'm finding that I have really, really low levels of energy and motivation. I used to love cleaning. I used to love cleaning the house. It would give me such a good feeling, and I would take a holiday day from work to clean. But now I'm finding it so hard to actually, you know, I'll say to myself, okay, just at least clean the bathroom today, you know, do something else tomorrow. But to actually find the motivation and the energy to do it is just so difficult. So with that low energy as well is like a really low level of concentration. I will lose my train of thought quite often. Also, I'll get really easily distracted. So I might sit down actually to do something. I could sit down with a computer, and I mean, for example, the other day I said I'm going to sit down and I'm going to buy Devon's school books online. And then I got distracted by other things and didn't do that one task that I had set out to do. The last thing then is this feeling of being on this emotional roller coaster, as I said. I'm finding a lot lately that I really want to go back in time. I always thought, oh, I hated being in school, I hated being a child, you know, and I thought I'll never ever look back and want to be there again. But lately I think about it and I just think, I just want to be back in that simple time of just being a child. Then sometimes not thinking as extreme with the time travel, I think I'd like to go back to this time last year when I went into the A&E with the chest pain, and know as much as I do now about breast cancer and get them to make some kind of referral for me to get an ultrasound or a mammo. Like, I think that so much. I just wish that there was a way to not be here, you know? Because the thing as well is that nobody has actually said to me that the cancer is gone. I'm really confused right now. I don't know what's going on. I've had so many hospital appointments cancelled on me as well. I'm feeling so lost. Also got a letter to say that my appointment to find out about my radiation, which was supposed to be this week, was cancelled. And now won't be until next month. And for me, it feels like I was told it had to be pretty soon after surgery to get the radiation, and now it's gonna be so long. And then, you know, so with that as well, I keep getting these feelings that I just wish it was all over. I just wish I was normal again. I wish I was back to doing normal people things. I really want to be told that it's over and to not ever have to think about it again. I'd accept that. If I can't have the time travel, I'll at least take that it's never ever gonna bother me again. Then the other thing is that I'm starting to feel doubtful again. So the main thing actually is that I'm wondering, did I make the right choice with my surgery? Not really. I mean, actually there was no real choice. It is what it is, and it was what it was, but I am finding it a lot more difficult to cope with than I thought I would. I'm really aware of the fact that this is not me anymore. I wake up in the morning and I can feel it straight away, and because when I wake up and I feel it straight away, I start to think about it straight away, and because I'm in that low mood in the morning, I find myself thinking, you know, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this, like maybe I shouldn't have done a reconstruction, maybe I should have left it. But I mean, the way that it feels, I think, how much worse would I feel about that, you know? I just feel confused, you know? You go back to the hospital when the dressings have been removed and they check that everything is okay. You know, everything in the public system here in Ireland is very, it's like being in a cattle mart, really. You know, they'll call in 8 of you at the same time and put you into different rooms, and then the doctor goes around to each one of you. I mean, I waited an hour and 10 minutes to see someone a couple of weeks ago, and then spoke to them for literally 3 minutes. Like, Noel timed it. So I wish that they could actually take the time to sit down and talk to you about this huge thing that has just happened to you. You know, tell you what it's gonna be like, and, you know, just feels unfair, you know? I mean, why are you treating me like a second-rate citizen? I mean, it's a quick update, really, considering how much I can usually talk. But yeah, I just was kind of letting you know where my head's at the moment. I've been a lot quieter online recently, and I always say that if I'm quiet, it's because things aren't okay. And that's what it is. I don't feel okay right now. I am struggling a lot. My mental health is the worst that it has ever been. I think it's all catching up on me. A lot has happened. A lot has happened in the past half a year. And yeah. The thing is, I speak to a lot of people who have been through this, you know, have been through cancer and come out the other side, and they tell me that they did feel this way, that this kind of limbo is normal, you know? So again, I'm letting you know, if you feel this way, that it is normal too. And hopefully there'll be a video after this that you can go and watch, and you can see that how I got over it or something, you know? I do hope that I am gonna have, you know, a solution pretty soon, because it's been a long time and it's just, it's not good feeling like this, and it's confusing. I should be happy, but I'm not, and I just can't be happy. Anyway, so that's it. That is the update. Sorry that it's not a very happy one or a positive one, but it is the truth and it is part of the story. So here it is. As always, thank you so much for watching. I've also hit 5,000 subscribers. I'm so happy. That means that there will be a giveaway happening soon, but they're bloody complicated, so it'll be a while. I shall hopefully update you again soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.